singletons out there, fear not, because we're joined this morning by Maureen Fearon, our dating expert, and Emma Morton-Smith joining, because we're the single ladies in the studio, so we need some advice.
Well, we're hoping that you can find us a date before Christmas. I know it's quite hard to do.
5 days to go.
It's still possible.
Is it? Now, how do we do it?
Well, there's lots of different ways that you can do it. One of the, if time's a factor, one of the easiest ways is using the internet and going on the internet sites.
It's really popular, isn't it, these days? But I'm still quite sceptical about that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it has opened up, hasn't it, really?
It has.
You know, with like the networking sites like MySpace and Facebook and stuff, it's become acceptable, really, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's a collection of available single people. So long as you're doing a little bit of search criteria, putting on your profile with truth, and looking for the kind of person that is going to be right for you, then you can actually quite quickly get yourself a date.
You could probably get a date for every day of the year, I would have thought, on the internet.
Yeah, but if you have to have a date every day of the year to find the perfect partner, you need a little bit of coaching.
You're doing something wrong then, aren't you? We wanted to talk, because we were talking off air about blind dates. Now, again, never been on a blind date, little bit sceptical. How do they work, and can they work?
Of course they can. Everybody that you date starts off as being a stranger. So, therefore, really, every date that you have is kind of blind, because you don't know anything about them until you actually meet them.
But you've maybe at least seen them, haven't you? So there's perhaps the initial attraction.
Yeah, maybe not. Or maybe you're just desperate and you just want to get your target date.
What are you going to say then, Maureen?
Where are we going with this?
No, you might have. And the thing is, sometimes you can actually fall in love with somebody that you're not initially attracted to.
Right.
So you just never know. And sometimes people on the date can not show their real selves because they're very nervous.
Yes.
So sometimes just the fact that it is talking to a stranger. So for example, a guy might approach you two. And the fact that you actually, they might be funny, and they might think, gosh, these girls are. She's interested in me, and that might mentally blow his mind, because he might have thought, well, I'll approach anyway. And the fact that you actually said, yeah, okay, let's have a drink or whatever, might take his mind somewhere else, or he might be lacking in confidence. He might be lacking in social skills. So he might be fantastic at work, but when it comes to dating, because in his mind it's completely different, so he might show a different person. So on date number 1, it might be like, well, you know, there wasn't any sparkle there. And this has actually happened. Date number 2, you get on a little bit better. Date number 3, something starts stirring. And by date number 5, you could be sort of like going straight in there with the chemistry and the falling in love thing.
It's like people that fall in love with their best friends after so long and they realise that person has been there all along. I think it's a really good way of doing things, actually.
Yeah, or it even happens at work. So, for example, people might work together for years, sort of 3 or 4 years, and all of a sudden, something happens that's slightly different, and it's like,
we
never noticed you
like booze at a Christmas party or something like that.
That always happens, doesn't it? Now, Emma and I were interested, because we both have a bit of experience in this area. Is it acceptable for women particularly to go out with younger guys? Because I don't know about you, but I always get approached by younger guys
all the time.
and older guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is, because at the end of the day, there is no rule book, and everybody is unique and different. So if you're girls that attract young guys and the chemistry and it all works, then that's brilliant. It's whatever works for you.
And is confidence, a confident person going to get more dates finally?
Yeah.
Is it all key for confidence? Or faking confidence?
Well, the thing is, sometimes you can fake confidence and it becomes real confidence. But confident people in the world have success, and it's the same in dating. The more confident you are, the more choice it gives you, the more it'll make you actually step forward and actually ask somebody for a date, approach somebody, whether it's girls approaching guys or guys approaching... So, you know, message really is to the guys. Get out there.
Well, there you go, and we'll have to stop being so shy and retiring, won't we? We'll get ourselves a date. Maureen, thank you very much for coming in. We'll keep you posted as to how we get on. We're going to go to a quick break now, but do join us again in just a couple of minutes when we'll be looking at the water signs in our astrology guide.